My name's David Rushmere. I'm one of the partners here at Machins and I'm co-head of the Employment and Immigration team. I'm just going to talk a little bit about grievances and what employees might do if they've got any concerns at work about the way they're being treated by their employer. Grievances really is the process by which an employee can raise concern to their employer. They haven't, strictly speaking, got a legal right to raise a grievance, but it plays in with other rights. So if you ultimately bring an employment tribunal claim and you haven't raised a grievance and gone through your employer's grievance process, you're likely to be criticised by the judge in terms of your process, but you also may find that compensation is reduced. Equally, if you raise a grievance and your employer doesn't follow that process in a reasonable fashion, or if there's an unreasonable failure by the employer to follow the grievance process, then compensation can be increased if you end up bringing a tribunal claim. An employee can raise a grievance really about anything they like. It doesn't have to specifically be an employment right, so that might be maybe as somewhat trivial as the way you're being spoken to by your manager, right through to something that you consider to be discriminatory and everything in between. The point is that the grievance process is the way by which an employee can raise a complaint and a formal process for how it is to be considered by the employer and how the employer is to respond to the employee about that grievance and give them an outcome. So if you've got any concerns about the way you're being treated by your employer, please do get in touch with Machins. We offer our free initial consultation, so we'll be happy to speak to you about the circumstances of your concern, and we'll then be able to advise you with expert advice about how your legal rights might have been infringed by the actions of your employer.